Hello. Mani, you have joined? Hello.
Hello.
Yeah, Mani, you have joined?
Yes.
Okay, let others also get joined. Then we will start. Okay.
Okay.
Shripat, can you hear me? Ah, please stop background sounds. Range,
Yes, sir.
please remove the background sound.
Sure, I'll do that. I'll mute.
So, Nagraj, can you hear me? Nagraj, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, fine. Let others also join. Then we will
Yes,
start.
sure.
Everyone, please stop background sounds. It will.
Let me mute.
Yeah. Okay, who has still not joined? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. While others are joining, you can introduce yourself one by one. We can start from Bala.
Yeah, is it audible first? I just need to check.
Yes, yes, it is audible.
Okay. Yeah, this is Bala from Chennai.
Okay.
Basically, I'm a background from software development,
Okay.
and the trading experience is only about trading, or else even the stock market experience is only about 6 months. Maybe for the entire domain.
Okay. So you don't have any kind of knowledge on technical analysis, right?
No, I have gone through some articles, books from internets and YouTube videos. Those kind of knowledge I have. Not
Okay. Have you
okay.
ever tried? Have you ever tried to use
Some
that knowledge?
basics about the technicals.
Okay. Okay. Fine. Now, Mani, can you introduce yourself and also let us know how much do you know about technical analysis?
Hi, I'm Mani.
Mani, your voice is not audible.
Hello.
Yeah,
Is it
Mani.
audible?
Yeah.
I'm Mani and I'm from Hyderabad. I'm pursuing my CA,
Okay.
Chartered Accountancy course, and
Okay.
I have been in stock markets for 6 months.
Okay. And any knowledge about this technical analysis?
No.
Okay, fine. You will get a complete knowledge here. Don't worry.
Okay.
Nagraj, can you introduce yourself?
Yeah, hi. Hi, my name is Nagraj. I'm from Bangalore. Been I've been into trading for some time now, but I've been slightly serious off late for the last 2-3 months. And coming to some skill set regarding technical analysis and all, I don't know much. I even have been through a few YouTube videos and all. Other than that, it's very limited. Excited and looking forward to this particular course, and I'm sure I'll learn quite a bit.
Okay, you don't need to worry. I will teach everything step by step. So you learn from very basics to the expert level. Okay. So now Range, you also give your introduction, please.
Yes, I'm Range. You can, it's pronounced as Range, but actually the real name is Range.
Okay, Range. Sorry.
Yeah, that's fine if everyone calls me Range.
Okay.
And I have like almost like 1 year of experience, but technical analysis not much. I just read, YouTube. I just watched YouTube videos and just read some books. That's it.
Okay, fine. Okay, now Shripat, you also introduce yourself, please. Shripat? Shripat, you are not audible, please. Shripat, you are not audible. We are not able to hear you. Shripat, I cannot hear you. Please adjust your mic. There is some problem at your end. We are waiting for 2 other members, Yogesh and Shiv. Once they will join, then we will start. Okay. One question I would like to ask, if everyone is comfortable with Hindi too, if I use a mix of Hindi and English, is anybody has any problem?
So
Yes.
I don't understand.
Okay.
I don't understand the Hindi.
Okay, okay. So I will use only English. Fine. That is why I wanted to know if you... Okay, Shiv has joined. Shiv. Okay, only one person remains. Shiv, meanwhile, Yogesh is joining. Can you introduce yourself? Shiv, can you hear me?
Yes.
Yes, yes. Please introduce yourself and tell us how much knowledge do you have of this technical analysis.
Hi, so I'm Shiv. I'm currently working with IBM in Bangalore as a process consultant. I've done MBA from SPJAN, and so I've been trying my hands at option trading
Okay.
through C's and P's. Uh, so I do not know so much about the technical trading, but I do know something. I mean, do know the candlesticks. I do know there's a support, resistance.
You know that.
Yeah. So
So
but I
all
do not.
technical
But I
analysis.
do. But I do not know such strategies like when you put like Fibonacci retracement or things like all that. How to make a cup like thing.
Okay, okay.
Those things I don't know, but I do see like I do know there is like indicators like MACD and
No, no, we will not cover that. We will cover whatever only required is. Okay,
okay, okay,
fine.
okay,
No
okay,
supports and resistances and candlesticks, which is the major part of this course. Okay.
yeah.
Uh, do you know it very well how to use them? Well,
No. As in, I know what how to read candlesticks and as in what green candle means, what red
okay.
candle means.
So you know only the basics. I will
Yeah.
explain you everything in very details, and with exercises you will understand. Now only one person remains. Let him also join. So, meanwhile, Yogesh is joining. Any one of you would like to know, tell what is your expectations from this course? Your voice is not audible. I could not understand what you said.
No, I didn't say anything. I wanted to talk. That's it.
Yeah, yeah.
The thing is that I have been watching your calls.
Okay.
I guess I told you that that I'll start one after the training.
Yeah, yeah.
So thing is that I mean they are really good. Actually, I have been
Okay.
checking in. Even I have been part of some other groups,
Mhm.
but their calls are not like how you provide.
To reach to my level of calls, now you will need to practice a lot. Let me tell you, I have 14 years of experience in this.
Mhm.
So you will need to practice after this course, and during this course also you have to practice at least 1 hour daily. If you
Sure, sir.
keep on
Mhm.
practicing for 1 month, you will
Mhm.
reach around 80 to 70 to 80% to my level.
Oh, sure, sir. I'll do that.
Yeah,
So that is the even I want to when you give the call,
yeah.
I just want to know that how you have given that with what indicate using what indicators
What?
with what indicators or with
I
what
will.
analysis you have given that. Even I will have to decide it.
Yes. I don't know what is the problem with the Yogesh. Can anybody help him to join here? He's trying hard, but he's not able to join. Because I do not want anyone to leave behind. That is why I'm waiting for him. Sorry for the delay. Okay, everyone.
So that's fine.
Finally, Yogesh has also joined. Good. So, Yogesh, you can hear us? Yogesh, can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Please introduce yourself as others have already introduced.
Hello.
Yogesh, please tell us about you.
Sir, Yogesh
Trading.
Okay.
Means, now we can run the diagrams. If you type the word in reverse way, also it is coming.
Okay. In the same
Old code itself.
old code itself.
Yeah.
What is the we train?
Means actually,
We train different.
network level we have reduced.
Please speak one by one.
Right?
Yeah, 1000 we have reduced it to 800, and also JSON also updated. Means actually, I think means now accuracy we are getting 1.
Okay.
So now if any question is there, if we make a proper JSON, we can get output.
Okay.
No need to worry about the backend.
Okay.
Means if JSON creation, we need to update little bit based upon the question. Means there should not be any complexity inside the question itself.
Yeah, right.
That we have to take it.
Yeah.
Okay, after the
Always we have to.
explanation of Yogesh, what
Yes, sir.
you all
You
have
have to make 2 or 3 JSON fields.
Okay,
Okay.
mute yourself.
Based on the entity,
Whenever
we
you
have
have question,
to take one or
only
Yeah, that way it will not look up into everything and it
yes.
will create. Okay, then we can do the contextualization and all. We create separate JSON.
No, in contextualization we can use the same JSON
Okay.
because it won't. It is not using other things.
Yeah.
Only it is using question and tags.
Yeah.
So contextualization it can be there
Okay.
because otherwise you have to maintain 2 JSON. One is for contextualization and one is for question and answer.
Bala, you are disturbing everyone.
So now what we can do, if the client is having questions,
But
we get all the questions. It will take some time to
Bala is
optimize everything.
disturbing everyone.
Okay, fine. Okay, no
Tomorrow
problem.
we will run it on.
We can run and see.
Bala? You hear me, Bala?
Yeah, sorry, my network connectivity got disturbed.
No, actually, you were disturbing everyone. You were on phone call and we were getting disturbed. So please mute yourself and everyone get mute yourself, right? So whenever you have question in between the this training, you can unmute and ask your questions. But remember that you have to ask one by one. You should not speak together. Fine?
Fine.
Okay, so now mute yourself, everyone. I do not want any kind of background sounds in between. Shiv, how come you are with two?
No, I'm trying to log in through my phone.
Okay.
Actually, I'm using my friend's laptop to log in, so he wants his laptop. So trying to see if I can log in from my phone and then give his phone.
You are logged in from two places, so your voice is just echoing. So please get logged out from one place and log in from only one place.
Okay,
okay, either from the mobile or from the laptop, right?
Okay.
Now we will be beginning the course, but now I don't know why Yogesh has left. I told. So everyone, please tell me if you are able to see the presentation slide.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, I am.
Okay, fine. Now everyone is joined. Let me start because now we are running out of time. It is already 8:47, right? Let me introduce myself before I start. Myself is Gaurav Bansal and I have 14 years of experience in trading. So I'm using this technical analysis from last 14 years. Someone left in between, I don't know who. Okay. Shiv, you are disturbed.
One second.
Yeah. So what I was telling about myself. I have 14 years of experience and I'm using this technical analysis from long. And while I was using this technical analysis, I'm doing quite good. And each of the concepts which I'm using, I'm going to explain you each and everything, and that too step by step. So let me begin. Okay, this technical analysis workshop will go for 7 days from 8th to 14th January, right? So let's start the day one. Today I will tell you first about the price action, right? Something about the candle, how to read it, and then about the price action. Okay, so let me begin with how to read a candle. See, each candle has two elements. One is the body and other is the wick part. So this is the body part. This is made up of open and close prices. Okay, and these are the wicks, upper wick and the lower wick. Lower wick is made by the day's low and higher wick is made by the day's high. And open and close make the body. If the close is higher than the open, it means it is a bullish candle. Okay, and in case close is lower than the open, then it is a black candle or the red candle, and it is a bearish candle. Okay, and these upper or lower wicks can also be called as shadows. So I will make you understand by these how these candles look like by actual charts. You can see in the Nifty charts. These are the Nifty charts I have just copy pasted here in the presentation. You can see this is the bullish candle here in the Nifty, where the close price is above the open price. This is the open price. This is the, just a minute. This is the open price and this is the close price, right? And these are the, this is lower wick and this is the higher wick. This is day's low, this is day's high, okay, this is day's open, this is day's close. So this makes a white body, right? This is a bullish candle, and this is the bearish candle. Here we can see there is no upper wick. So the day high is the exactly the day high is the open of the candle, right? Stock or Nifty price, and the day's low is made by this. Here day's low is made. This is the close price. So open, close, and day's lows. It makes a bearish candle. This is also bearish candle. Here this is low, this is high, this is close, and this is open. Okay. So let us move. Let us do some exercise so that you can understand better. Oh, everyone open this www.charting.com on your PCs. You can open new tab and then open this www.charting.com and click on this EOD charts. Okay. Everyone open it. Let us do this exercise. Right. Now initially set the period to 1 month. Range here set it as daily, and type under the type you can put candlesticks and click on this update, right? So let's see how many of you are able to do it. Please do it. If anybody has any kind of problem, then let me know. Okay. What you are not able to see? Link you are not able to see. It is chartink.com. CHARTINK.
I mean, I'm inside already, but I don't see the EOD under that.
EOD charts you are not able to see. Maybe they have changed the option. Let me check. Just give me a minute. Let me open to, right? So now instead of EOD charts, they have replaced it the charts only. In the third column, you can see charts. Yeah. Can you see that?
Yes.
Click on that. This EOD chart is basically of the Nifty chart, right? If you select 1 month chart, oh, what? Devashri, please mute yourself, please.
Okay.
Mute. So everyone is able to see this charts in charting.com, and click on this EOD chart and you will be able to see the Nifty chart. So how this Nifty chart looks like, as I shown, this is not the today's graph, chart. You can see the today's chart where there is a bullish candle like this, right? Bullish candle like this, where the low is this way and high is this way. This is open price and this is the close price. This is old chart. You can see the new chart. Everyone is able to track the new chart? Is everyone able to track the new chart?
Yes, sir.
Yes. So you can observe the wicks formed by day highs and lows. Can you see the candles for ranges? Like if we, this is, are you able to trace the bullish and bearish candles in this Nifty chart?
Yes.
Okay. Anybody has any doubt related to what is bullish candle and what is bearish candle? No? I hope no. So now let me go ahead. Let me tell you that these were the daily charts. Now we can see charts in 1 minute also. We can see the charts in 5 minutes also, 10 minutes, 15 minutes, 1 hour, day, week or month. Okay. So currently we are looking at daily chart. So candle is made up of open of the day, close of the day, high of the day, and the low of the day. Okay. This is quite simple, isn't it? Now I will tell you about the trend lines. What are trend lines? Okay. Trend lines are important tools which is used for finding the direction of the stock. Have you ever ever observed that some stocks are going up and some stocks are going down and some stocks are doing trading in the horizontal range? So those all are actually the trends. Okay. So a trend line is a straight line that connects two or more price points and then extend into future to act as a line of support or resistance. This is the definition of trend line, which I will explain in the later slide. Okay. The direction in which stock is moving is called trend, right? There are three types of trends. One is uptrend, other is downtrend, and third is sideways trend. So what is uptrend? See here, this is uptrend. Stock is moving up and up. So what is happening? It is making higher highs. First high, second high is higher than the first high, third high is higher than the second high, and it is also making higher lows. So when a stock is making higher highs and higher lows, it is said to be an uptrend. When the stock is making lower highs and lower lows, then it is said to be in downtrend. So here you can see this is the first high, this is the second high, sorry, second low, third low. This is first high, second high, third high. First low, second low, third low. So you can see that second high or second low is lower than this first high or first low. Similarly, third high or third low is lower than this third low, second high and second low. So this is called downtrend. And in case of sideways trend, this higher highs, these highs and lows are almost of the same range. They are not exactly of the same levels, but it can of the same range. It can be like this also, this also. So this is almost an horizontal form. So these are called sideways trend. Okay, clear? So let us see it again. These are higher highs and higher lows. So it is an uptrend. Higher highs and lower highs and lower lows. So it is a downtrend, and this is trending range. So let us see some example. Weekly chart of NCC. Here we can see this is first low, this is second low, and third low. So what I did is I joined these 3 points. These are this is higher high than this first high, and this is third high is also higher than the second high. So once I joined all these 3 points and extended to the future line, right? So it made a trend, but it is in the, because it is formed by higher lows, right? Similarly, we can form like this also. This is higher highs, right? So this trend is said to this stock is said to be in uptrend, right? Let's see another example of uptrend. This is daily chart of NHPC in points formed by higher lows. This point BA, C is higher than the B. So after joining, extending to the future, this is uptrend line, right? So these trend lines act as a support. Whenever stock comes towards this line, it acts as a support, and the stock do not break it generally. Whenever it breaks, it forms new lows. So okay, so this is downtrend, downward trend. Here we can see this ABC point I have just marked and extended this line to future. We can see this B is lower than A and C is lower than B. So this is lower highs. So this is a downtrend stock. Simply, it is just simply drawing a line. If the stock is moving in the down direction, it is in downtrend. If it is moving in the up direction, then it is uptrend, right? This is sideways trend. We can see that the stock is moving in the consolidation zone. Basically, it is consolidating between these range, right? So it is a sideways trend, or we can say horizontal trend, whatever you want to say, right? So types of trends based on duration. Earlier we have understood that types of trend based on the direction of the stock. Now let us see types of trends by duration. There are three types of short-term trends. One is short-term trends, which ranges between 1 to 3 months. Okay. And another is medium-term trend, which ranges from 4 months to 2 years. And third one is a long-term trend, more than 2 years. So there can be many short-term or medium-term uptrends or downtrends between a long-term trends. So this is most important. This is most important. Between this long trend, there can be many these short trends and medium trends. These can be uptrend. This can like this. Let's say this is first uptrend. This is second, something like this, and this is long-term trend. Okay, this portion is short-term, and this portion whole is long-term trend. Okay, so when a stock is in long-term, it remains in long-term trend for major part until there is something very bad with the company. So these trends are useful for even long-term investors. Make it clear. Understand this point very well. Whenever the stock is in uptrend, let's see, this is a chart and stock is moving in this direction, right? So it is a long-term trend. Let's say for 2 years it is here, right? 2 years. So it will remain in uptrend until unless something very bad happens with the company. Okay, so these trends are useful for long-term investors also. Short-term trends are used by positional traders who trade quick 20 to 50% gains within a short period, right? And medium-term trend helps to identify precise support and resistance for these positional traders, right? So let us do one exercise. Let us try to identify the trends. Each one of you select some stock, any stock you want to select, and then click on update charts. Mark which type of trend stock is undergoing, and do this until you find one chart of each type of trend. That is one of uptrend, one of downtrend, and one of sideways trend. And post your charts on Telegram group, and let me check if you are posting it right. Okay, you have to mark. Let me tell you how to mark on this charting. There is a option of this arrow. If you see above the chart, there is AA written on the charting, and inside of this AA there is an arrow. You can use this arrow to mark, right? So please, every one of you, do this exercise and post your charts on this Telegram so that I can see if you are marking it right. I will be going slow and will watch your progress during the training, right? Are you all able to listen me? Are you doing this exercise? I'm not getting your responses. Okay, Yogesh, I got the response of Yogesh. Rest. Okay. So please do this exercise and post your charts if you are able to understand, listen to me. I'm waiting for Range to connect back. I don't know when he left. Yeah, right. I am waiting for everybody's response. Only Bala is posting charts. Everyone, please post charts. It is very simple exercise. So who has not yet posted? Shripad has posted. Shiv has posted. Bala has posted. Rest of you have not posted yet. Mani, Nagraj, are you going to post? Yogesh, and where is Range? Where is Range?
Sir, I have joined.
Okay, okay, okay. What did you missed? Where did you left?
The uptrend. I have seen the uptrend of NCC.
Okay, you have not seen the downtrend.
No.
Let me show you quickly while others are posting. Okay.
Sure.
Okay. So I was discussing NCC. You have seen, right? This is
Yes. Yeah.
trend of NCC. Now I
Mhm.
have shown this chart of NHPC daily chart, which is uptrend, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, this is downtrend. This is made by lower lows, lower highs. Okay, this
Yeah.
is weekly chart of the Just Dial. This is sideways trend where we can see that the stock is moving in the same range,
Yeah.
right?
Okay.
So this is a
Yeah.
sideways trend. Now you types of trends based on the duration. Those were based on the direction, right?
Okay.
So there are three types of trends based on this duration. That is, one is short-term trend, medium-term trend, and the long-term trend. Short-term
Okay.
trends are those which range between 1 to 3 months. Medium-term trends are those which range between 4 months to 2 years.
Okay.
Long-term trends are those which are ranging from the more than 2 years.
Okay.
So there can be now these are very important points, you have to note it down. There can be many short-term and medium-term uptrends and downtrends during the long-term trend. Means these
Okay.
short and medium-term trends, can be many. Like this is short-term trend, right?
Upward.
These are short-term trends. One is uptrend, short-term downtrend, short-term uptrend, short-term medium-term. But if you see
Okay.
overall, this is long-term uptrend,
Yeah.
right?
Yes, got it.
So now the other point is that short-term trends are generally used by positional traders, while the medium-term trends are used for identifying exact supports and resistances. One thing you should note down that when the stock is in uptrend, right, long-term uptrend, it will remain in uptrend until and unless something very bad happens with the company, or if it is in long-term downtrend like this. Let me just a minute. Let's say this is chart, right? This is long-term downtrend. So stock will remain in this direction, right?
Okay.
Until
Yeah.
unless something very good happen with the company, then it will turn.
Yeah.
Okay. But if it is in long trend, it will remain in long trend. It can be in a short-term uptrend, like this.
Okay.
It can be like this, right?
Yeah.
So
Yes.
this is short-term uptrend, but major trend is long-term
Downtrend.
downtrend. Okay. Similarly, long-term uptrend, this is the stock. It can come into short-term downtrend, but it will remain in the uptrend. for larger part of the period, right?
Sure.
Clear? So now
Yes,
you
yes.
also do this exercise. Open charting.com, select any stock of your choice and update chart. Mark which type of trend stock is undergoing. Okay, you can mark these based on the direction as well as based on the duration, right? And post your charts on the Telegram group where I will be seeing if you
Sure,
are
sure.
doing it right.
I'll do that now.
Okay, fine. Let me check other. Okay, fine. This is NCC again. Nagraj, you have not. Hello, Nagraj, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah, Nagraj, you have not used a line.
Yeah, actually, I had not used. I resent the uptrend one.
Okay, okay. Let me check others.
Yeah.
Fine. Right. This is okay. So everyone is able to understand based on the direction. Now, can you encircle the short-term and medium-term and long-term trends? Each of you.
Sorry, what do you want us to do?
These are based on the direction of the stock, right? All the charts you have posted. I want you to mark the short-term trend, medium-term trend, and the long-term trend on the charts,
Okay.
right? One chart by each will be good enough, so that I will be able to know if you are understanding it well, each one of you. So please post one short term, one medium term, and one long term chart. Okay, let me first tell you how to do that, right? In case when you see this period in this charting, when you go to this all data or 8 years data, right? And select the range to years, monthly. Okay, and click on update chart. It will give you a long term chart. So there you can mark as the long term trend or the medium term trend. In case you select weekly charts for 5 years, you can get the medium term charts, right? And in case of short term trend, you can choose the period to 1 year and range to daily, and then click on update. So all these three will give you different types of trends based on the duration. Okay. So in ARCOM, you can see who has posted this ARCOM. Nagraj, you have posted in this. So you can see, though this ARCOM is in downtrend, but for the from short-term trend, it has changed its direction to uptrend, right? Last 3 months, it is in uptrend. ARCOM is in long-term it is in downtrend. So we can see that it can come. There are many uptrends in between, which are short-term trends, but overall it is in downtrend. Okay, understood. Everyone understood. Should we go ahead, or you want to do some more exercise on this?
I guess we can go ahead.
What?
I guess we can go ahead. We have understood.
Okay, everyone, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, let us move forward. So everyone is clear with this. Now let us come to supports and resistances. Before explaining this, let me tell you this is the most important part of our course. If you understand the supports and resistances well, you can understand that you are at least 65% through, 65 to 70% through. Okay, so understand these supports and resistance very, very well. Okay, and in these supports and resistances, basically we can call as them as price action also. You know what is price action? Price action is basically the prices of the stocks based on the history. Okay, so we will see the history. Based upon that, we will decide key what are the supports, what are the resistance. These are, and based on those supports and resistances, we will make our trade. So this is trade based on the price action. So I will be telling you what is supports and resistances. So let me explain. Support is one where the considerable demand for a stock is expected to prevent a further fall. You know, support when something is falling and you find a something where you can catch up. So that is support. So that you do not fall more, right? So similarly in a stock, when the price is considerably falling, then there is a point where the demand of the stock is expected to prevent a further fall in the price level. Okay, in the support level, the fall in the price may be halted for time being, or it may result even in the price reversal. Okay, if the stock goes down to certain level, then rises there exists a support level. If the prices goes below the support level, it means that the selling pressure has overcome the buying pressure, and the price may fall further. What do you mean by that? It means that when the supports is broken, then the stock will keep on falling until it finds the another support. If you can see this example as if somebody is falling from the third floor, and on the second floor it gets a support, right? But if there is a hole on the second floor also, the person will keep on falling to the first floor where it will find the support, right? This is same way in the stocks also. I will explain with the help of charts also. And in case of resistance is just opposite of the support. When the stock goes up, you will find a place where the stock is not able to cross, right? That is the further rise in the prices prevented. Selling pressure is very high, and the increase in prices is halted for the time being. That level is called as the resistance level. That level means the stock is not able to cross those levels. When the
Sir,
yeah.
Actually, are you trying to share other applications other than the slides? Because we can't see anything other than the slides. Because you gave an example of someone falling from the floor.
That I am just giving you example. I am not saying something else.
Okay.
Able to understand it well. Okay.
Sure.
Understand the concept, right? So when the stock, if you have any queries, you can raise. Let me first explain it. Okay, completely. When the stock touches a certain level and then drops, it is called as a resistance level. If the price moves above the resistance level, then the buying pressure has overcome the selling pressure, and that means the price will further rise until and unless it will find another resistance. You understood this point? Similar way that I was saying that somebody was falling from the third floor to the second floor, but there was a hole, so it was continuing falling. Same way is the resistance. If there is a hole in the top, then it can go up again more, right? So let me explain with this chart. Can you see this chart? See, this is the resistance line. Here the stock was not able to cross this place. So we call this as the resistance lines. But when this resistance was broken, okay, so it will keep on moving further until unless it will find another line. Let me show something like this. Let's say this is another resistance. So it will keep on moving until and unless it will find another resistance. Same is the case with the support. It was trading in this, and this was acting as support because it was preventing the price to fall further. If let's say if this was falling, it fall below this, then it will keep on falling until unless it finds another support somewhere here. Okay, clear? Any questions with this? So understand that whenever one more thing, whenever a resistance is broken, let's say this resistance was broken here. So now this resistance, which was acting as resistance earlier, now will act as support. So whenever the stock will fall, this level will prevent it to fall it further. It will go up, then it will prevent further, right? Same is the case with the support. Once this support is broken, it will act as the resistance. So when stock will try to go up, this will act as a resistance to it. Stock will not be able to go up like this. Got my point? Okay, so let's read first what it is saying. Price range on the chart of a particular sector which prevents the stock from being pushed further downward. What I was saying, it is not able to push further downward. In case of resistance, it is not able to go above this line because it was acting as a resistance because prices was not able to cross above this level. Okay, change in polarity, once a resistance is broken, it will act as a support, and once a support is broken, it will act as a resistance. I hope it is clear. Let us see with this example again. See, this was support earlier. It got broken. So next, it will stock will keep falling until it find another support, right? And this support, which was earlier as support for this until this level, now act as a resistance. It has become resistance. The stock is not able to break this. Okay, once stock got broken, I mean this resistance got broken, this resistance got broken here, then it will again act as a support. Okay, and it will go up until it finds another resistance. Okay, clear? Once this resistance is broken, this will again become support. Okay, right? And this will keep on rising until it finds resistance. Fine. Let's see some example. This is Jindal Steel. We can see that this is the resistance zone for this stock. Stock was keep on rising, but when it reached somewhere here, it was rejected down, and this blue line was acting as a support. So this here, it is rejected here again, and then stock starts moving up until it finds its resistance zone. Right? Same again here, it fall. It acts as a support. It again acted as resistance. Then here somewhere here it broke this support, right? So it kept on falling until unless it find another support, right? And then now this blue line becomes the resistance for it. It is not able to cross it for some time, and once it is broken, then the above resistance will remain there, and it acts as the resistance. And here we can see this resistance is also broken. Here we can see this resistance is also broken. Then the stock moves up to the next resistance. Now this red line becomes the support for this. Whenever the stock goes down, it was acting as the resistance, and the above line is acting as the resistance. Okay, clear? Now let's move to the types of supports and resistances. Okay, first tell me if anybody has any confusion in understanding the supports and resistances. Anybody? No, everybody is clear. Okay, that's very good. So let's move to the types of supports and resistances. In this course, I will be explaining these 7 types of supports and resistances to this. These are the backbone of technical analysis. Okay, so each one of them are very, very important, and with the importance I have explained here. So today we will be only covering this horizontal resistance supports and resistances. Rest of them we will be covering in the coming days. Okay, because these are very, very important, so I will take time to explain each of them. Okay, so let's move forward. First, this horizontal supports and resistances. Horizontal line drawn between the previous lows or previous highs act as a horizontal support or resistances. Okay, let's see this example. This is India Cement monthly chart, where what I did is I joined this first point, second point, and third point, and drawn this line. Let's say the stock was only here. Let's say the stock was only here. So what I did is I extrapolated this, and this line acted as the support, either as the support or resistance in the future. And this blue line, similarly, it is formed with the previous lows, right? One low, one high. Okay, and I joined this and extrapolated to future. So this is acting as the support or resistance. So we can see that the stock is falling here, then going up, then it is acting as resistance, and when it is going down, it is acting as a support. When it falls, then it is falling to the next port. Here it has broken, then it is acting as the resistance. So you can understand what is horizontal support and horizontal. We can see that whenever a stock is coming, it is acting as resistance, here acting as resistance, here acting as resistance. And here we can see that this is acting as support, this is acting as support, this is also a support area. Though it has broken, it is called a false break, right? This is also acting as the support for the stock. Now let us see how to find horizontal supports and resistance step by step. So what we will do is we will first look at the chart in 1 year time frame and daily candles. Okay. Draw horizontal lines at previous highs and previous lows. Make sure these are previous highs or previous lows, not in between. We can either use the VIX as the highest point, or we can either use as the upper body of the candle as the highest, or lower body of the candle as the lowest point. But I prefer to use as the highest point. That is the day's high as the highest point and day's low as the lowest point to draw horizontal resistance. But what happens in sometimes there are a number of points which are not in between those candles, so we can take in between also, so that we can join maximum points. Okay, check how many times the line acted as support and resistance. Repeat the process in 5-year time frame and weekly candles. Repeat step 1 to 3, means these 3 steps in 8-year time frame and the monthly candles. What happens? This first one, daily 1 year time frame and the daily candles, will give us the short term trend and the horizontal supports and resistance in the short term. This 5-year candles, weekly candles, will give us the medium term trend. Okay, let me write also. This will give short term trend, this will give medium term trend, and this will give us long term trend. Okay, the lines drawn with plus minus 2 to 3% can act as a strong support and resistance for the stock. So it doesn't mean that if this is the high, let us say this is the support, it doesn't mean that this is the actually support. Somewhere 2 to 3% below and 2 to 3% up, this is area. So support and resistance is not a particular point but the area. So this area will act as a support and resistance. Similarly, if this is the support line, then this will act as a support area, not exactly this point. Okay, got point? Similarly, this is not the exact point, but this area will act as a resistance. This area will act as a support. Now, in previous slide, we learned how to draw horizontal support and now let us see, look at the horizontal line where the stock is trading. If the stock is trading 2 to 3% above the line, so it is very important, note it down. If the stock is trading 2 to 3% above the line, the stock can be a buy. Okay, let me draw here with this pointer. Okay, let us say this is the resistance line. Okay, and the stock is trading somewhere here, right? So this we will act as the buy area, because this line is a support line, not a resistance line. This will be acting as the support line, right? So it can go up, and what we will do is we will keep stop somewhere 2 to 3% below, or maximum 5 years. So this will be the stop, this will be buy. Okay, and target will be 2 to 3% below. This is the resistance line. Okay, so target will be our somewhere here. This will be target. Clear? So if the stock is trading 2 to 3% above the line, that will act as the support line. Okay, and this will be buy. This will be buy area. This will be sell area, target area, and this will be stop area. Okay, clear? So it is clear how to track this buy, how to decide the buy, sell, and stops in a horizontal supports and resistances. Let us check out the horizontal resistance area above the trading price of the set target 2 to 3% below that area. So now you could determine buy price, target price, and the stop for a particular trade, right? Now we will see some examples. Why it is not coming properly? Okay, no problem. Let us see what chart it is. What I have done is I have drawn some horizontal line based on the previous lows or previous highs. These are the previous highs. One is high. This is previous low, previous low. So I joined this. This is acting as the support for this stock. Okay. And these are the previous highs which I joined. This is also acting as support or resistance. This is again acting as the support or resistances. So what is happening in this? When the stock moved above this acted as the resistance for it. Then it came down and acted to this support level. When this broken this, next acted as some resistance. Okay, so these are the horizontal supports and resistances. Let's see another example. This is NHPC monthly chart. It is very clear what happened is this is previous low. These are the previous lows, one low, second low, third low, fourth low. So we have drawn this line. This has acted again as the resistance or support. This is here acted as support, right? And this line when I drawn from this acted as support again. Similarly, this previous high and this previous line when joined together acted as a resistance in future also. Okay, clear? Let's move to another example. Here I can see this is HSIL daily example. So it is a short-term trend. Here also I have joined lines based on the previous lows or previous highs where the maximum points can be joined. Here I can see this line is acting as a support and I have drawn these two thin lines. This is thick line is basically joining these point and 2 to 3% above this line is a thick line, thin line, and 2 to 3% below is the also a thin line. So this total acts as support area, not exactly the line, but this whole area, right? Similarly, this area between these two thin line acted as the resistance for this stock, not exactly as this thick line, right? Clear? Let me move to another example. Here these thick lines are drawn, right? These are acting as a support. This is also acting as a support line. So this is acting as the resistance line. These are the horizontal supports and these are very, very important type of support and resistance type. So even if you learn this will help you decide where to trade, what to trade. If you can see, let me explain with the help of this example how I set the example. See, this was the support line, right? So what I did is I initiated trade somewhere here. And what I did is I extended this line to act as a resistance line, right? So I set target somewhere here, this 97. This is buy price around 55, right? I kept stop somewhere here because this is acting as the support. So 2 to 3% below support I kept as my stop. So I could trade this from 55 levels to 97 levels, as I can see that there is no resistance in between. And if I draw some line here also, so I could have set this as also as my first target, this as my second target. Okay, this is first target because this line was acting it, right? And when it broke here, then it is a second target. Now let me move to further. This is sideways trend. I can see in this, you can see in this type of stocks, either you trade once this stock is out of these trend lines, sideways trend lines, or you can trade somewhere like this, that if you can buy here, somewhere here. Okay. If you buy somewhere here, you can keep stops here, right? And you can set target somewhere here. Okay. So you can trade like this also, or what you can do is you can buy somewhere here if this stock moves above this, and you can set if this is the highest point, right? So you can set target here and stop somewhere here. Easy to understand? Now let me summarize these horizontal types of supports and resistances. A horizontal line drawn to previous lows or high act as a horizontal supports and resistances. It is one of the most important. Note it down. It is most important type. It is most important type and the strongest type of supports and resistances. Okay. Supports or resistance are never any particular number. As I said, it is an area which is drawn between by 2 to 3% above that line and 2 to 3% below that line. Okay. When the stock trades above the drawn line or area, the price range at which line is drawn act as a support. And when the stock trades below the drawn line, then the area act as a resistance for the stock. Okay. So supports and resistances are same, but it depends whether it will act as a support or resistance where the stock is trading. If it is trading above that line, then that line below that stock price will act as a support. If it is trading below that line, then it will act as a resistance. Okay, clear? Support or resistance at some point tend to get break. It is not like that it will always act as a support or resistance. It has to break sometime, right? Once it gets break, it is called as breakout. So what happens if it is trading in like this? So if it breaks here, this is called breakout, and we can initiate buying for until and unless it reaches to the second resistance. Okay, right? Here it is called breakout. So these resistance are or supports are tend to break. If it breaks up the resistance, then it is called breakout, and if it breaks down the support, then it is called breakdown. Okay, clear? So once this gets broken, this resistance will get broken, it will convert to support, right? And if this support is broken, it will convert to resistance. Okay. Now let us do an exercise and some homework I will give you for today. So browse through any random stocks on this charting.com, open charts in daily, weekly and monthly time frames, mark horizontal supports and resistances, and post me on the Telegram group. I will check and let you know if you are doing it right. Let's do it. Okay, everyone, you have to do it. Each one of you. I'm waiting for your charts. Select any random stock. Clearly mark the horizontal supports and resistances on it, right? And post it. This is very important type of support and resistances. So take your time. Okay, one more thing. If you have any one of you have any kind of question, please do not hesitate to ask. Please clear your doubts while I'm moving. No doubts? Anyone? Please post full chart so that I can see which stock it is, so that I can also see if you are drawing it right. Okay. You can unmute your speakers, mics, and you can say something if you are understanding well, because there is no response from any of you. I am not able to know if you each one of you are getting the point right. Are you all able to listen me?
Yes, sir.
Okay, range. Any questions?
No, sir, I'm just doing the chart. I'll post it and then
Okay,
check.
fine. Bala, any question? No. Manish, any question? Mani? Mani, are you there? Okay. Nagraj, are you able to understand it well?
Yes, sir. No question.
Okay, that's good. Yogesh? Shri? Shiv, I am not able to hear you. Unmute first. Okay. This is very well drawn. Mani has drawn very good. But below lines, you can draw it better. Good. Very good effort, Shiv. Yes, Shiv, please ask your doubt. Okay, no issue, you can type. Nagraj, what is this second line here? This is not the right, this is trend line. This is not the horizontal line. You have to draw horizontal line only for these type of supports and resistances. The three lines are okay, but in between.
Yeah. One line.
Yes, that is not an horizontal line. So right now we will focus only on the horizontal supports and resistances, right?
Okay.
Yeah. Range, you are doing it very good. Nice. Very good. Yogesh, your chat is also good.
Hello, sir.
Yes.
I'm Range here.
Yeah, Range, please ask.
The blue one is the resistance one, and the red one is the
where?
support one.
In your
Is
chat?
it correct? Yes, in my chat.
Yeah, red one you have shown as the support, right?
Correct.
And the thin line at the top is the resistance. And
there is one more blue line, even that is the
that is acting as a resistance, but later it will act as a support also, because stock is trading above it. So when a stock is trading above that line, it will act as a support, right? When the stock is trading below that line, it will act as a resistance.
Resistance.
The
Okay.
same line will act as a support as well as resistance.
Okay.
Point.
Got it.
Got it. Okay, let me see what Shiv is asking. When a stock breaks its current resistance, that is, stock has never gone above that stock price, what would be the new target? Shiv, that we will cover later. Don't worry, that will come. So don't go ahead. Only concentrate right now on this horizontal support and resistance. I will cover everything. I will cover every kind of doubt, but step by step. Okay? This Reliance Capital, you have not marked anything, Shripath. You have not marked any kind of lines in this. Please mark horizontal supports and resistances. Okay, let me tell you one thing. You need to practice this horizontal supports and resistances very much. At least practice on 20 charts, okay? Each one of you. So that it will give you an idea how these horizontal supports are acting as the supports and resistances and how effective they are. Okay, in homework also I am giving you one exercises which you will have to do, right? After this, after you post here, na, some I will give you a homework. This is good one. SVIN, right? That's right. Okay, right. But you have not drawn exactly the horizontal line. You have made it. Okay, you have to draw horizontal line, Shripat. Shripat, it can be 1 point also. It doesn't matter. If there are many points, it will become stronger. Any support or resistance become stronger if there are multiple points. If it is 1 point also, then also it will act as a support or resistance. Any queries, or should I give you the homework for tomorrow?
So one more doubt.
Yeah, please ask.
In the Telegram, and which Yogesh has said, right? One has been.
Yeah.
In that, it has it broke the support.
Which one?
The resistance.
Which stock you are talking about?
SBN.
SBN, right? Right.
Yeah, it broke the support.
Yeah.
But still, it came down after that.
It breaks the resistance, then it is still coming down. So what happens that, let me tell you, 80% of breakouts are failed breakouts.
Okay.
So what happened? The stock gets broken, breaks this resistance or support, and it comes down. So what we do is we wait for the retracement. Every time a stock breaks out, okay. Let me explain in the presentation. Okay, let me explain here, right? With the help of a pointer. Let's say this is resistance. Okay, this stock. Let's say it breaks here, right?
Okay.
Goes up. What we do is we do not buy here. We wait for it to retrace it. It will come back to this level and then goes up. Okay, so we buy somewhere here.
Okay.
In case if it does not take support of this, it is a fake breakout and it will go down, like in the case of SBIN. So what we do is whenever there is a breakout, it will come down definitely in 80% of cases. In some cases, 20% it run away here straight away. But in 80% of cases, it comes down again and then goes. When it starts going up,
yeah, it takes that as a support and then it goes up.
Yes, then when it starts going up, then we initiate buying. So you asked a very valid and very good question. Okay, clear?
Yes, sir.
In case of breakdown also it happens. Whenever a stock breaks down the support, it goes up again. So if it is a fake one, it will go up again. If it is not a fake one, what happened? It will go here and then will come down. Got it?
Yes.
Yes. So now let me give you homework. So what you have to do is you have to do same exercise for at least 3 to 5 stocks as homework. That is finding horizontal supports in daily, weekly, and monthly charts. Okay. Make your observation, clearly write on that. There is a AA in the charting. which you can use for writing. Okay.
Okay.
And once you save the chat, you can see there is a save button, save image at the right corner at the charting. You can
got it, sir. Yes.
you can save that image, copy that image in a presentation form. Okay.
Yeah.
So each one of you have to make a presentation. I will give each one of you 2 minutes to explain what you learned today.
Sure.
Okay, with the help of charts. This is your homework, and I want each one of you to complete homework, please. This will help you, right? So this is in a end of the day for today. Tomorrow I will be covering 2-3 types of supports and resistances, and give homework based on that. Okay, so this is my way of teaching. If you have any kind of suggestions or improvements you want, you please tell me.
This is perfect.
So tell me if you are enjoying this training.
Yes, we are.
Okay. It's clear. Everything is clear. So we end here. We are ending here today. Tomorrow again at 8:30. And my request to everyone is reach at 15 and join this hangout, because today we wasted around 15-20 minutes by joining itself. Okay. Tomorrow we will cover 2 to 3 types of supports and resistance. Okay. So see you all tomorrow.
Sure, sir.
Make sure you practice it and make a presentation.
Yes.
Okay. Small presentation, not one, only 2 minutes.
Sure.
Okay, fine. Good night to everyone.
Same to you, sir.
Thank you.
See you tomorrow.
Yeah.
Bye-bye.